Bun. Cum facem ceva mai diferit? O să citim. Probabil nu o să termin jocul ăsta, dar Pillars of Eternity. Mult citit. Și dacă la easy sau la story. Maker manage easy forget mistakes. Easy. Mult de citit. Simulator de citit. Nu o să traduc. Doar câteva chestii. O să citesc majoritatea chestiilor. Pillars of Eternity. Așa.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start.
Da.
You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Bun. Done. Acum. O să fim male. Așa. Next, human. Amua, dwarf, elf, orlan, urtani. Godlike are children of the Kith, civilized races, who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods. Though some do not consider it a blessing, this aspect may be found often comes with mystical powers. Apparent head shapes are typical and godlike are unable to wear protective headgear. Normal. Bă, dar ce urâtani. And it's near impossible to find anything that fits because of their... No. Largest Kith race. Iar ăsta Kith. Nu, o să fim umani. Uman. Savana, meadow sau ocean. Fiecare de ceva. The most common humans in the drywood. A colonial nation founded by settlers from following the serious conflict with the territory. Așa. Meadow folk Tirtan. Torten. Have lived in the area for almost 2000 years. Middle folk traditionally live in the edges of the elven forest, work in open plains, hence their name. Middle folk. Most whom in the dry wood are Tirtan. Right in spirit, one spear encounter changes seconds after being reduced below change. Temporarily gain bonuses accuracy damage. Damage la fel. Ocean folk originating near the equator. On the other side of the globe and are currently the most widespread human group in the region, but they have also migrated to the far reaches of the world. Ocean folk are dominant culture in the Meadow. Asta e subrace. Class. Mega important decizii. Depinde cum arată barbar, chanter, cipher, druid, fighter, monk, wizard, rogue, ranger. Priest sau paladin sau barbar. Barbar din pădure, eu am venit. Sau paladin. Așa, au Faith paladini. Chanter. Cypher. Soul Focused Effect. Barbarian. Brutes, madmen, berserkers. The city-dwelling people often use the term barbarian with a dose of disrespect. These ruler words are respected by the communities for their ferocity and fearsome presence on the battlefield. Barbarians have special, almost religious role in some cultures, but in many places, the undisciplined, fearless style of the barbarian is simply how warriors conduct themselves. Starting ability, Carnage. When barbarian hit with melee attacks, they automatically make reduced damage attacks at all other enemies within a short distance. Sau paladin. Oricum, o să mai adaug companions mai încolo. Priest. Barbaru. Next. Barbarian abilities. Frenzy sau Barbaric Yell. Frenzy sends the barbarian to a frenzy state, granting a might, constitution, and attack speed bonus, but causing a deflection penalty against incoming attacks. Deflection. Defense resists melee and range attack. Okay. While the barbarian's frenzy is active, his, her, or her endurance and health are concealed. One per encounter. Barbaric Yell. Let's out terrifying yell, frightening enemies in the area of effect to per encounter. Frightening. Resolve and dexterity are reduced by 2 and accuracy is reduced by 10. 2 per encounter, 1 per encounter. Ăsta ca să le fie frică. Might constitution. Might represents character, physical, spiritual strength, brute force, as well as the ability to channel powerful magic. During interaction, it can be useful in intimidating displays of active brute force. In combat, contributes to damage and healing with fortitude. Highly recommended for barbarian. Asta e acolo jos. Constitution, endurance, health, fortitude. Intellect, recommended for barbarians. Dăm asta, nu? Attack speed, e bun asta. Ataci cât mai repede. Să fie un fel de tank. Cât de cât. Cultură. Că astea-s... the might. Să că două, nu... Cred că one-handed aș vrea să fiu. Cu ciocan mare. Ăsta might. The Living Lands is the mountainous region of a large northern island renowned for its diversity of plants and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable and it consists of very dramatically from valley to valley. The Living Lands are home to an assortment of races in a variety of colonial and independent settlements. Din munți, am venit din munți. Background. Eram un hunter înainte. Sau mercenar. Ce eram eu înainte să mă mut? Un explorator, nu. Era un mercenar. Blade and battle is the way of life. You solve your problems by pulling out your weapon and applying force. Bun. Un barbar mercenar. Portretul. Îs 99. Da, toate rasele. Sunt un barbar drăguț. Nu poți să le văd pe tatea? Ai de capul nostru. Ce e aici, frate? Ar fi faină și asta. Parcă nu părea barbar. Ăsta-i boschetar. Oh, ăsta-i frate, auto. Eu sunt. Asta îmi place. Unde e? 44 sau? Asta. Salut! Eu sunt barbarul. Cu roșu. Culoarea pielii. Cum sunt eu? Cam portocaliu. Ero așa. Sigur, nu pot să văd asta aproape, dar în fine. Adică în joc nu o să se vadă aproape. Ăsta e barbarul.
Ready when you are. I'll lead the way.
Let's go!
Silence surrounds me.
Leading the way.
No prisoners! What is it? Now I am the leader of the group.
Eu sunt.
Let's go! Nice and slow. Yeah. Follow me.
Ăsta. Stoic. Numele Lea. Barbarul. Coborât din munți. Plictisit din munți. Gilded Veil. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and saggy jaws quivering as if for emphasis. Jaws quivering. Caravan master Odema.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
Da, mă duc acolo. He nods towards a looming black mess on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Perfect. At last the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks over you.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Deci nu trebuie să bem apă.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Mi-a zis să nu beau apă. În fine. Small pink berries.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Dema looks at his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfil, who carries an old sun-bleached bow. He nods in their directions. That's because Olav. Sparfil nods, slides the warm bow over his shoulder. We pretty
Not if you hurry about your business, and not if the weather holds up.
Well, your character attributes, skills, class, race, culture, and sex may all open options for you in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wide variety of choices to select from. No matter which response, your choice depends on the individual personality, attitude, bone. Cis bolovane.
They don't got Adra where you come from?
Adra.
Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Bolovan.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Mă duc să iau berries.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot.
Nos.
But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
Kaliska. The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Biawick, we'll shelter in the ruins.
Biawak.
Hut dwellers be damned.
Biawak.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Bun, welcome to Pillars of Eternity. If this is your first visit to the world of Eora, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tool's interaction. Bun. Your party consists of characters and up to 5 additional companions. Bun. Ca să spun aici. Or adventurers. While the caravan is camped outside, the Glove Pattern Ruins, cred că astea, Odem has assigned the fighter class. Cast thyself close quarter defense. Use her abilities to complete your own. Non-pass, move, multiple party members selected, action, așa. Dăm un save. Primul save. Ce-s butoanele astea? Attack, cancel, select, inventory, caracter, jurnal, formation, pauză. Așa cu astea și cu tab.
Sure.
Ce am aici? Nu tu, eu vreau. Stai, ce porcul am? Ring. This item grants the ability to shield wearer from myriad perils that plague the world of Eora. An aspect of the gods Eotos, gone, represent the harvest of all ages, symbolized here by interlocking. Așa. God's pledge. Abilitate. Pork. Giant miniature space piglet. This tiny titanic pig has an otherworldly appearance. It seems to be odds with the endearing behavior. It follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return save. Oh. Itemi. Am armă. Two-handed. Asta ce are? Are mai mult defense. O să-i fură armura? Nu. Crafting. Mâncare. A apărut porcul. Eu, da.
Sure. Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
O să vin imediat. Most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. You can interact with them by clicking on their selection circle. Many characters will simply greet you, but in their way, others will have Hilden has a conversation that opens a store with equipment for sale. Păi n-am făcut nimic, ce sale, n-am bani. O sărac.
I'll get it open.
Get it open. Nu prea. Tu poți să-l dai open. Require 3 lockpicks. Strange illness. Was bolnav, was distrus. One per car combat only. Da pe easy, deci asta n-ar trebui să mă intereseze
What you need?
prea mult. Tab. Calisca. Îmi zice ce... Nu. Ce clasă e? Ah, fighter. Fighter is barbarian. Level mercenary. Mapa. Tab. Heodan. You see a man wearing a simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his
Brought
tunic.
a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckle. It's covered by uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Ia să vedem. Suzel to trade sell your items. For items store inventory, Americans buy the item from a greatly reduced price. If you sell something, you may see it appear in the store inventory much higher cost. Stores refresh their inventories. Lockpick, poate ne trebuie asta. Sincer, compare heavy armor, mai puțin speed. Oh, poți da respect la item, la asta. $185 de bani. Dacă n-am terminat cu tine.
Something else you need? I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
I think if you think this can be pricky, watch out for axe will do my așa. Then out like that, I'm sure you'll do well. You now have one rank in disposition reputation. This reputation represents how people perceive your personality through the world. Even a similarly nasty reputation will be favored by some people, and benign reputations often bring out the worst in children. No disposition is inherently good or bad in personality, but if your main character is a priest or paladin, you must be careful. Disposition with what is favored by their deity and order respectively for the main characters only. Așa. Ce am mutat aici?
Because it seemed friendlier than Raed Saris? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Okay. Try is a format like a good place to start, and much I admire work ethic, read discerns. They've always struck me as a little fanatical. Sounds reasonable enough. Okay. Buffed. Experience key appearance of tennis, make your way through Eastern Reach. Open the area map to see what parts of you've already been and to what's left to explore. Save aici să fie treaba. Tab, mapă. Deci apes fast mode, slow mode. Ce-n este? Sparfel,
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Ok. Prea fast.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Tab. Nimic. Oho. Șobolani. Ăsta lup, mai puțin. Pillars of Eternity's combat uses a pause real-time system. Because you will often manage more than one character at a time, it's a good idea to pause the game. Issue orders and resume real-time to see orders play out. The options also may contain choices for automatic. Așa. De ce tot apes tab? Păi și? Oh, Young Wolf. Cum cum atac? Așa. Space. One of your characters has engaged in melee. When a characters are engaged, they immediately stop moving. If they move again, they will provoke a disengagement attack from the image. That's your counter attack with the așa. Match pe acesta. Dă-i un stun. Știu că e stun, că am mai jucat. Sometimes a weapon or a spell simply isn't well suited to penetrate an enemy's damage reduction. When the attack hits, the TR will wipe out all but small percentages of the common damage. You will hear your character complain about when it happens. Take heed. Blocked. Switch to a different damage type. Okay. Oh.
This is it.
Asta-i? Zero chip. Circuit should only be updated information when you get stuck in the open. You look like you've seen a share of action. What did you do before? I was a blade for hire. Yeah? How it happened to come here? I'm gonna anything else? Does someone pay? They say they don't spark reputation. I've never been such a good at anything, but I need to go where the works pays. Practice has been this way, but I always liked it. But I always did like it. Lord Frederick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle, like the rest of the lot? Yes. It's a hard offer to pass up. You won't find many offers like this in these parts, believe me. Got some big plan in the store. I'm going to settle here, start a new life. Ăsta. Well, who knows, Radric pays well enough. Maybe we end up neighbors. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odem will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. I've been doing guide work in Ixamtl. But I'd do anything for her. She's much better woman than me. I'm here and we'll see. Alright, let's go back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get your water and dialogue. Down that way. Cross page, nu? Dar salvăm Continuăm fix data viitoare.